All right, we back at it, Homegrown Radio. Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head.
West Coast.
Man, we got them West LA motherfuckers back in the building, man. They're back at it. The homies, man. Villain Park. What's going on, man?
What up, though, man?
Yeah, we were just saying just a second ago, man. It's good to see the progression, man, of Villain Park. The last time we talked to you was anticipated on the new music, and we here once again, and we anticipate the new music, man.
Goddamn it, welcome.
So talk to us, man. What's going on right now with Villain Park? What's the update since the last time we hollered at y'all?
Man. We got the album in our pocket right now. The album's in our pocket.
Good.
It's done. You know, it's ready to go.
What's the name of it?
It's called The Recipe.
The Recipe. Got you. So the last time we talked, everything was just kind of cooking up. You guys were like, I think we out there. The video hadn't even dropped yet, and you guys are just still cooking and bubbling. And so for us, talk about The Recipe and you know, building the tracks for that, man. Like what's been building for the last It's been 2017 or.
When we talked?
Yeah, was it top of 2017? Top of 2017.
Top?
Was it?
Nah, it was the end.
Was it the end? You
sure? It was cold as shit.
Okay, well, fuck it.
Either way, it was cold as shit.
Yeah,
It was the winter time.
Okay.
I think so. Yeah.
Damn, so what's been cooking with y'all, man, with the album, and what's the progress with it?
Man,
Because like you said, it's in the pocket, it's done, so talk about obviously putting it all together.
Yo, the process was, you know, you can't force nothing out here, man. Like, that's number one. And always go with your gut with the music, but always, you know, push yourself to get it done, though. You feel me? So, I mean, we was dealing with life, you know, situations, you know what I'm saying, shows, you know, just learning new things that's going on in the game, what to do, what not to do, how to move and navigate around certain situations. You know, it was like all these little things that was going on that made us make this album. And it comes out all on the music, you know? I mean, even beats. There's beats. Cole's on there scratching.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The beats, some of them that's on the album came like, some of the last sessions, you know, like verses. It's a lot of stuff that's on there that just touched the heart.
Now we kind of talked about briefly, like, you know, the introduction of Villain Park last time. And just to make a long ass story short, obviously it was other people in the crew. You guys kind of condensed things down, and you're doing your thing now. But what things have you learned since then? You said, you know, you learned like new things going into this situation and making an album and kind of learning the industry. So what other things did you guys kind of understand and learn, you know, maneuvering through the game?
Man, really just being patient. Just being patient through the process. You know, just really that for me. Just really being patient through the process.
Got you. And is it as far as like releasing music or releasing videos?
Even releasing music and videos, like it's all timing, you know. And
now, if it was up to you, collectively, would it be something where you would release music more often, or do you feel like, nah, we want to kind of keep it tucked and release it when it's time? Like overall, what would you say?
Probably release it when it's time, because like a lot of people drop music, you know what I'm saying? It'll do its thing, you know what I'm saying? But then it just disappear, you know.
Got you.
Social media now is just like, you drop music, you hear it today, gone tomorrow, you know what I'm saying? I feel like for just sitting on music, you know what I'm saying, you might as well just have a time for it, you know.
And that anticipation is great.
That rollout, yeah. Exactly.
You know, you got these people wanting more, you know, they fiending, they scratching. It's like, we the dealers.
Yeah.
We trying to cook up this pure shit for them.
Now, how would you say that you've noticed like the fan base? Because you've been hitting shows, you know what I'm saying? You've been doing shows. So for you, like when you see the people out there anticipating the music, you see it on social media, how do you then serve the people, but at the same time, like you said, create that anticipation? What's that fine line between the two?
Just keep fucking with their heads. They gonna get it.
Yeah.
We know what it sound like. So when it do come out,
right. He said, it's on it. It's on.
It's on.
Nah, I think really it was just like putting together this package. You know, we wanted to show people that we wasn't just some rappers dropping songs and just that's it. We wanted to get this package right. You know what I'm saying? And then when we drop this bomb on them, they gonna know what we really about. You know, putting together a full project. You know, straight from the heart.
Now I feel like there's a lot of. I mean, me and Head talk about this all the time. What LA is doing right now, I feel like a lot of people are starting to take notice once again, because it's so crazy, because we've been through the cycle of when the shit was popping, the shit got dried up, and the shit started bubbling again. The shit kind of got fizzled out, and it's starting to bubble again. Like, so what do you feel like Villain Park brings to not only hip hop, but brings to Los Angeles?
Man, shit, that energy.
That energy. I was just about to say that.
For real though.
Yeah.
Come on
You took
now,
my
because we
words.
here.
Yeah,
we
yeah,
here.
for sure.
You know, it's the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, we serious. We not playing. It's
Yeah.
not a game. You feel me?
It's not a game.
Yeah.
So it's like that's what we bring. We bring that, and it's consistency. You know what I'm saying? Like we bringing timeless music. We ain't bringing nothing. You know that's just here today and gone tomorrow.
Right.
You know, we really put our time and our lives into this music. And I mean, I like Bunge say, man, let the people speak for themselves. You know.
Hey, what has it been like since? I mean, we talked last time we were at Homegrown at our spot. What has it been like since then? Because I remember y'all was just a name like I saw on the internet, and I looked at the name, and then I went back and listened to the project, the first one, and then I heard We Out Here, and then it seemed like that was when it was like everybody kind of like noticed what the fuck was going on in West LA. So what has it been like from there to now, like for y'all, individually or as a group?
I can say definitely a lot of people are tapped in, you know, more than, you know, it's been crazy because, you know, like you said, we haven't dropped the project in a minute. So it's like, it's crazy how people still support and they know. Like, there's people who come up to us and they just be like, yo, I know y'all got something.
Right.
I know y'all got, yo, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's a blessing. It's a blessing more than anything, you know, it's a blessing.
Do you feel like there's a little bit of pressure that's added onto it that, you know, people are waiting for it? And I guess not pressure in the sense of you can't deliver, but you just never know what the consumer wants. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's always, I guess, a different ear that people will want. Like, sometimes people go through the turn up, the trap, the this, the that, the hip hop, or whatever, and it's like there's that pocket where you can drop a phenomenal album or a project, and it's just like sometimes the people aren't ready to hear it if other shit is coming within that time frame. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, so is there a little bit of pressure in that when it's coming to dropping a recipe?
No.
I don't think so, because that's where you just got to stay true to yourself at, you know? For sure, like, definitely no pressure.
Got you.
On this end at all.
Ain't no
like,
pressure.
I think, yeah, for real.
We ain't trying to be like nobody else.
Yeah.
We making music that we think sound tight.
Yeah.
Just happens that the motherfucking people like it too.
Hey, do y'all ever like? Actually, let me ask Bunge this. Do you ever feel like?
This is all shit.
Do you ever feel like when you go to not clubs, but when you go to parties and shit like that, and you hear the music that's being played, do you ever second guess what you doing, or do you ever wonder like what it would be like to be on that side of things?
Nah, not at all. Like, you saying like just other people like music playing?
Yeah.
Nah. I mean, I got true just faith and just belief in what we got right now. You know, I feel like what we make right now, it's also you could dance and vibe to. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, it's still hip hop at the end of the day, but it's more to it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I think the advantage though too is with social media, it's opened up a lane for. It's opened up a lane for the consumer to find what it is that you want, right? Before it was like, oh, you had to have something that was on the radio, or you had to have something that was like turn up. You had to have something for every single thing. But now it's like I'm sure you guys got fans. I know you guys got fans internationally. So it's like it doesn't have to just pop in one sector, one region. You got people that's just tapped in all over the world that's just waiting for it. So I mean, I think that's the amazing part about like being able to put your music out there, do it the way you want to do it, because it leads to no pressure at all at that point. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, them shows got bigger too.
Yeah, man.
oh yeah,
I saw that shit from the observatory. I wanted to be there, but I couldn't because I got a job and shit and responsibilities. But just individually go through and tell me what that felt like to do that. You could start, Cole, whoever could start.
Go ahead.
Shit, that shit is amazing. I mean, goddamn. I mean, what else can I say? I mean, we wasn't doing shit last year.
Right.
We did a lot of shows this past year. I mean, I'm not talking about. I mean, last year. I mean, 2017, not 2018, because 2018 went off.
Right.
The fact we did Rolling Loud for the last, for the last quarter, that was a blessing. You know, that shit is amazing. Like,
Smoke.
dog.
Just
Sometimes it don't make no sense, man. But God, He puts you in places for a reason. You here for a reason. We here for a reason. So it's like you just gotta take advantage of it. Go out there and do your thing. It's a blessing.
Yeah.
It's a blessing. 2 festivals within 1 year. No album.
No album, but
No out, man. Just to see their energy, you know what I'm saying? I mean, we've been working for a long time, and just to go out there and just to see everybody rocking with us. And like he said, 2 festivals in 1 year, like not too many artists get to do that.
Yeah.
You know, so that's a blessing itself.
What was that going out on that stage, and man, and seeing the people in the crowd, like in front of a crowd like that? Like, is there something that you can't prepare for, or is it something that's like, oh shit, like this is different than normal? Or like, how do you guys handle that when you go out? They announce the name and you guys hit that stage and there's thousands of people. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you approach that?
It's just like you at home. I mean, I feel like the stage is home. You know what I'm saying? Because even when we're rehearsing, you know what I'm saying? It's just like I don't like when I go out there, you know, my mind is just on just to, you know, kill this show. You know what I'm saying? Just rock this crowd. And
to be honest, how it is, it's not even not even caring about the crowd at least. It's like shit. We can't see them.
Yeah.
We just be blacking out in the zone. It just goes on. It's like we don't even know what happens until we get off the stage and when we see somebody's like phone and we see what we just did.
Yeah.
Right.
Like
what's the preparation like? What's the rehearsals like? Are y'all having a good time? Is it serious? What's the rehearsals like?
it's a balance of both.
Discipline. It's very disciplined. We don't take any mess. We be chilling. We be just chilling. And we just get right to it. We hear something funny that we want to like add to it. We do
Throw
it.
it on, yeah.
It don't matter. It's just like
That's good.
Yeah.
Keep having fun with it.
yeah.
We did get to go to the studio
Yep.
to hear, the new project and shit like that. Has it changed since we heard it?
Hell yeah.
So okay,
I was waiting for that because I'm like, I know just as far as like the timing, I'm like, I know they switch things up.
Oh, yeah,
you know
for
what I'm
sure.
saying?
Why switch? What changed about it since we heard it?
Man.
It just sounds like a
Added
fucking
couple-
film.
There you go.
It sounds like a film.
Cinematic
A feature film.
Yeah.
Shit though. Real shit. It's like it's a lot of like Cole said, it's like a film, man. Like, everything, the transitions, everything is just like packaged together.
Yeah.
And it's just ready to go.
Just clean.
It's
Yeah,
just ready
that
to
was.
go.
I remember that was one of the things that I remember taking away from it. I'm like, yo, this is already fire. Maybe switch this up, switch that up. Now, when you say that, are there different songs too, or is it just the way it's all sequenced?
Yo, is there a different song? Yeah, there's a different. There's an extra song on there.
It's an extra song.
There's an extra song on there called "Stuck on It."
Okay.
Yeah, that shit is crazy.
Oh, y'all don't know. You don't even need to know yet.
Can't even say
You don't even need to know yet. Y'all,
All right, well, fuck you then.
Anticipation.
No, so y'all did drop Cold Game.
Yeah.
Where what's the? Because I have my own assumption, but what's the motivation behind that?
Hold on, before we get to that, we got to get to the main
Shout
man that's
out-
on the
shout
hook
out to
right
the
now,
homie that's
Mr.
on the-
Levi.
on
on
the
the
hook.
hook.
Go ahead,
right
Levi.
now.
What up, Levi?
Come say something, my G. Levi, Sandbox though. Sandbox, man.
That's what's up, man. What's going on, big dog?
What's cracking with you, man?
We living, man.
He's like, yeah, I'm cool.
hey,
He looking at you like, nigga, I'm way cooler than you.
yeah, he is.
I'm fucking cool.
Nah, we all equal here.
He owned it.
He got
all
the Akon
equals.
shit going on over there.
Funny. Nigga got his snapback on. Nigga, this ain't.
There you go. Let's wait.
Welcome.
My folks in fitty caps. My folks came in fitty caps,
out
man.
there.
You know we coming.
Shout out to my nigga Levi, man. He on the hook, killed
Yeah,
the
that's
hook.
hard.
So do you guys have linked up before? How long you guys know each other?
Shit.
Shit, I knew them since I was probably in middle school. You
Okay,
feel me?
man.
That was probably like in 9th grade.
Got you. It was
You know?
easy working with each other and
Yeah.
kind of like seeing. So how do you like seeing? Not necessarily how do you like seeing, but what do you make of the development and obviously you guys being able to work together and keeping it in the family over all these years, man.
Honestly, that shit is like, it's motivation. You feel me? It's like in a city where you can see your peoples come up and go to serious places, and you was just doing little small shit with them. You feel me?
Right.
That shit motivational, bro. It's unreal sometimes. You feel me? But at the same time, you see the hard work. That's what's destined to happen. So
And it's not. You look at it like it's no accident. You know what I'm saying?
it's
Because you've
not.
seen them grinding from the
honestly,
jump.
like, to be honest, since the beginning, like, people been saying this, but like since the beginning, my boys had the the mindset to like, okay, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do that, we're gonna have even blackout right now, like blackout shit. You feel me? That was a premeditated thought to come to this. Like to be a full on brand. You know what I mean? So it was all manifested.
That's amazing.
How long you been
Really?
singing?
I don't sing. I don't rap either.
I mean, I'm saying, how
What
long
you
you been?
do?
How long you been in the game?
Honestly, I've been doing stuff like I'm on the tape with my boy Max P. Like it got Ugly God on there, it got Uno the Activist on there. I'm featured on there. Right now, honestly, it's like I'm putting my foot in the game now. I'm taking it seriously.
Just getting in.
Yeah, I be vibing with my bros. You
So
feel me?
this is what I wanted to ask you, because I remember when we talked to them last time, it was like, when did you first start taking your shit serious? So for you saying you just now started taking your shit serious as far as like, this is what I want to do for sure.
I always knew I wanted to entertain, you know, that's a fact. But as far as music, yeah, like I'll say about 2 years maybe.
Yeah.
You know, like really sitting with beats and really feeling like, okay, I gotta put more to it. I gotta put a story to it, you know, my side of it. And just, you know, I jump off different type of energies, you know?
Yeah.
Like this right here, this Code Game album, this Code Game record.
Mm-hmm.
It was just, you know, it came from a place like, you know, it was just shit that was going on. Like you said, lifestyle came into place. Like, shit was going on and we just had to vent that. And you know, that was happening.
Straight up.
I was a dude for that. It came for the hook. I was a perfect dude for that.
So when you say you don't sing or you don't rap, how would you describe your style?
Man, I'm just like,
Do his thing.
I'm unorthodox, man. I'm just coming here to vibe, you know? Like, you know, I might hit a melody or two, you feel me? I might hit some shit.
Hit a melody or
You know? But I ain't gonna say I'm a singer or nothing.
Right,
you know?
right.
Rings, nigga.
Yeah.
Yo, man, we done had some late nights, man,
Yeah.
cooking up some crazy shit, man.
Yeah,
Hey,
facts.
what's this one I want to ask you, Smoke? Like when working with people like the people that you work with, right? You got Bunge, you got Cole, you got. I mean, but when we went to the studio, it was like hella motherfuckers in there. It was
We roll deep. Kind of similar.
I know there's 3 group members, but how many people are involved with Villain Park, Blackout?
Man, shout out to the Blackout.
Like, how many-
Blackout,
Because y'all
BLC.
came up here hella
Blackout.
deep. Yeah. So how
We did too though.
Yeah.
so how deep is the fam? Like,
The fam is pretty deep, man. Shout out, you know, it comes from
Shout out
my
Pook.
nigga Levi, Pookie Blow.
yeah.
That's on the
Pookie. What up,
album. That's
Pookie?
my sis.
Yeah.
She ripped some shit. You know what I'm saying? Hugh Augustine.
Yeah,
He
shouts
on, the,
out,
on,
man.
he on the album too. You know, the homie I Will.
Yeah.
You know, look out. He's going crazy right now, bro. Just dropped the tape on his dolo and it's crazy. He got hits on there and it's crazy. I mean, who else? Am I missing anybody? That's like
you gonna pay
it's the gang of the homies, you know. We got a lot of
We got a
homies.
lot of homies, my nigga.
Go ahead,
How do you,
Cole.
how do
Shout out my
you,
nigga Kevin, man.
how do you manage all those? How do you manage all those personalities though too? Because I know it's like you said. One thing that you mentioned earlier, you said that the discipline is what kind of sets them apart from everybody. You know what I mean? And in those studio sessions, it's you got to capture the energy, but at the same time, you got to do it. You got to package it in a way where it makes sense not only for the consumer but for yourselves as far as a product. So how do you manage all of that in itself? Like you got all the homies in the studio, but making sure that somebody like a Pookie or Levi, like that they shine as well. You know what I'm saying?
Man, like I said, I don't want to be cliche, but
Yeah.
it's literally everything happens for a reason.
Gotcha.
Like literally, Levi was there in the studio for a reason, laid that down like natural. You know, we don't force nothing. Hugh, we made that song together. That's on our album. Pookie, she was drunk.
Yeah.
Got out the chair, went in the booth, one take, killed the shit.
yeah.
You know, and now it's on the album, and it's crazy. You know, it's all natural. You know, all the energy we share is shared for a reason, man. It's
hey
crazy.
Cole, DJ Coley Cole got to be one of my favorite motherfucking people as far as doing this shit. Who do you respect?
Thank you.
Who do you respect outside of Villain Park? Who do you respect in hip hop right now?
Damn, man.
They're gonna put you on the spot.
That's a hell of a question, dog. I respect that one. Oh, I got you.
Yeah.
Man, that nigga. Oh, I got you.
Go ahead.
That nigga Smoke Dog. And that nigga Bunge. Okay, let me stop playing though, but shit. I fuck with Tierra Whack.
Yeah, Tierra Whack.
I fuck with her heavy as hell.
Okay.
What's her name?
I fuck with No Name. They lyrically inclined like a motherfucker. I know people don't like what Eminem's been doing, but I've been loving it. I don't give a fuck what nobody been saying. I love what he's doing.
You like the Relapse album and shit?
I like 3 a.m.
3 a.m.
Do
was
you like the Relapse album?
I like 3 a.m.
All right, see, they give you an answer
I
right
think
Do
now.
you like
said this last
Recovery? Do you like the Recovery album?
Oh no.
Okay. I'm about to say 'cause we going in a
No,
wormhole.
I'm talking about the kamikaze though. I'm
Oh, no,
talking
I
about
love kamikaze.
Oh, you
of
like,
course.
y'all love it?
Yeah, I like
okay,
the
all right,
kamikaze
so
album.
okay, all right, me too. Okay.
Yeah, I like the
We
kamikaze.
good, okay.
I mean, Machine Gun Kelly got him though.
Yeah, he got it.
No.
Yeah.
No, okay, I disagree.
You think Marshall got Machine
Yes.
Gun Kelly?
Yes.
He had
How? Oh, go on, I want to hear this.
Yes.
How, why? How?
Give me why? Machine Gun
Explain.
Kelly didn't say nothing that was that amazing. Okay, that.
He was the only one that kind of took the chink out of his armor. To be honest, he was the only
he
person.
didn't take nothing out of his armor.
He was the only person that got people talking.
Whatever, because everybody want to see somebody do something.
Exactly.
Okay?
How many people? How many people has gone at Marshall?
A lot.
Exactly. How many people? Name somebody else that you say, oh yeah, they got him.
I don't know what y'all talking about when it comes to saying that he got him.
Who else?
Eminem,
Who else?
check
Just,
this out.
Who else? Just,
MGK done took. He took all of his power and might to come out with that little.
as he should.
That shit was hard.
But he's
Marshall.
That song was hard.
Marshall done sat up there and he probably just wrote that on a little post-it note, took
That's
it out
good.
his pocket,
I'm
and just
not
did it.
saying that his ability is not better than his. I'm not
No,
saying that, but
he
I'm saying
didn't-
when it
he
comes to
didn't-
a
he
better
ain't touching him.
record,
I'm staying.
a better record. Who had a better diss record? Be honest. Be honest. Who had a better diss
I'm gonna
record?
most definitely be honest, and that is that man, Slim
All right.
Shady.
Now you
Well, he's biased.
Kool-Aid. Okay.
Biased.
Yeah, you biased.
Biased.
I think you would have said that
I'm
no matter.
biased to real shit.
No, listen. I think that you would have said that no matter what happened. Is that a true or false statement? Smoke, Bunge.
Machine
Machine Gun Kelly diss was pretty dope.
That shit was hard.
I'm gonna keep it G.
Real
I thought it
shit.
was-
I'm not
thought
sitting
it
here
was
saying
like
that MGK is better than Eminem. I'm not saying that. I'm
I
saying
know
that
you
as
ain't
far
saying
as
that.
the diss.
You know that
If we
too.
want record
he
for
had a
record,
better diss record.
that record versus MGK's record.
Did you hear what he said about him?
I know what he said.
He went in.
I still listen to the MGK song like it's a song.
Oh, I don't know what. Well, I guess.
That's a fact. And I love Eminem. And I would tell him to his face, I love you, dog, but he got you. You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling him, I'm gonna tell him this. Hey, don't worry about what Head said, okay, man. You did that shit, man. You killed that motherfucker all day.
Listen, man, every now and then you get punched in your motherfucking face. I've been punched in my fucking
I'm gonna
face.
tell you what was a big punch
You know
in the
what I'm
face. I don't.
Okay, so anyway, let's get off of this bias
Yeah,
shit.
man, please. So when are we gonna get the album? Can we say that? We can.
No, you're gonna say it 1, 2, 3. All right.
All right, hold on.
1, 2. March 8th.
Oh, y'all, come on. The unison was off right there.
Come on.
Hey, check it
So
out.
March
March
8th.
8th.
There it
March-
is.
It's the
Alright.
official announcement.
Yeah.
Captain Marvel, nigga.
That's what it is. Next month, y'all motherfuckers get ready.
Yo, how
Cause
does it?
VP coming.
How does
Straight
it,
up.
How does it feel to be able to say that? Because I know,
it feel
just
hella
as far
good.
as
It feel
creators,
great.
like having to, push shit back or just do things and
Check this
change
out. I
things
got it
out.
on my phone right now.
Go
man.
ahead. What's
I've been listening to this shit.
So
Right?
March 8th, we getting the album.
Y'all getting the album, man.
Now, okay, here's the thing though. Now that it's done, no more alterations, no more adding songs, no more taking shit off, right? You like this one or the first one better?
Man, this recipe shit hard than the
Is
motherfucker,
it
man.
better?
It's better.
Bro,
It's
Because you know.
let me tell you something. It's a fucking nuke.
I'm just saying.
It's different, man.
Do you hear
It's
how
different.
confident we sound right
the
now?
reason why? 'cause-
Much love to, Nip to kill him all day. You know what I'm saying? But this album right here,
Right.
Bust it.
And that was the only reason why, because sometimes people have, that the first project is always something that's,
It's always that one
it's
where
that one. But I'm with you. Like, just based off of what I heard, I'm like, okay, y'all came with it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm looking forward to hearing, for the masses, seeing what the people actually think of it.
Hey, somehow I wanted to ask y'all too. I mean, I guess we can start with Bunge. Like, do you feel like LA don't get the respect we deserve as far as lyricism?
Hey, that's a good question. I mean, kinda, not really. You got like a couple lyricists out here that's actually doing their thing that I respect. People like Boogie. I like,
Shout out to
yeah.
Boogie.
Hell yeah.
bunch. It's a bunch of like just LA artists that's doing their thing, but not really though.
You don't feel like we get the respect? Why you feel like that?
I mean, it's a lot of traps. I mean, just a lot of shit going on out here in LA too. Like people trying to take that sound and do it out here in LA. I'm not trying to just say that
Yeah, I
about
feel
them.
you.
You know what I'm saying? But that's what I hear a lot. So yeah.
Smoke.
As in lyricists?
Yeah, do you feel like we don't get the respect we
lyricists?
deserve as lyricists in LA? Because I mean, I travel sometimes, and I also talk to people from elsewhere, and they be like, oh, LA, y'all got the turn up shit, or y'all got this, or y'all got that. And we rarely get. I mean, it really be some hip hop heads that be in a bag when you talk about. We respect y'all as lyricists.
Or when it is, they're like, "Oh man, he's good for a West Coast cat." Like,
right? It's always that type of shit.
For somebody from LA, he like, "Oh."
Do you experience that, and how you feel about that?
Nah, I think
It's gonna change.
I agree. Because I mean, when people come at us about our music, they say, "Oh, y'all spitting. Y'all got lyrics." So I think, like Bunge said, it's a lot of people that's getting caught in this little trap, and they chasing the same cheese. You feel me? They chasing the same sound, and that gets them caught up in that. You know what I'm saying? Man, if you busting out here, then you busting, man. If y'all not, then you not, and that's what puts you in that category as not a good lyricist rapper from LA.
Who haven't y'all got to work with yet that y'all looking forward to working with? Manifest it.
Terrace Martin.
There you go. Put it out
You
there.
know?
Amazing.
K-Dot.
That'd be amazing.
Yo, I want to track with I want to hear West Side Gun on some shit.
There you go.
Nah, put it out there.
Yeah.
Put it out there. Usually
West Side Gun
when
is
you put it
hard.
out there, you never know, bro.
Tierra Whack is dope.
There you
know?
go.
Hell yeah.
Buddy, we need you on some shit.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
You know what I'm saying? We work. Jid is dope.
So when you say the attention may not get out or doesn't get out here the way it should be, like I think we all kind of say it, but never really kind of like. I don't know. Okay, because I'm looking at it from two different ways. I think about it from a media perspective. Like I feel like it's within the industry as a whole, there is not enough LA representation in terms of like how we put stuff out there. As an artist, do you feel the same way? Like, do you feel like when you say LA is overlooked or we don't really get the attention the way we should? Like, what does that mean in your eyes or your mind? Like, how do you think about that? Or do you not?
I don't think LA is overlooked.
Uh,
Hollywood is it's Hollywood.
right.
We in LA, man.
Facts.
We get all the attention.
To be honest.
Real shit.
That's a fact.
I'm gonna tell you this much though, man. I went to Jamaica this past like a few weeks ago, and the only LA song that I heard out there was a car was rolling by and they was banging "Boot Up" by LMA.
LMA, wow.
And that was the only LA, track
Right.
that I heard
And that's crazy
while I
because
was out there.
she from the UK.
Exactly.
Yeah, you feel me? And in
that's
2 days,
mustard shit and rants,
yeah,
but
exactly. And then 2 days later, she won a
Shout out to
Grammy.
Rans.
Got that Grammy.
So it's just music. It's real music. It's all about making good, real music. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're doing
But
that,
you don't look at it. I mean, but you did have the wherewithal to be like, damn, this is the only LA song or constructed song that I heard out there. So do you feel like there should be more, or is it like just good music is good music, no matter where you from?
Man, it should be more.
Okay.
We need more good music.
Yeah.
So it's like it would touch overseas, or we would hear it in Jamaica.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But it's so many people, like the people overseas are probably getting like caught up and stuck on who is who when they hearing the songs. It's like, oh, this person sounds like this person. Like I'm lost. I don't even know what that's about. Like, and they just leave it alone. So if anything, that's how we get played to the side. If anything, like in ATL, it's a lot of rappers, that's chasing the sound and everywhere. They're
all of
adapting
them
it
is chasing
everywhere.
the sound, though.
They chasing the sound. It's like, bro, I respect the grind, get your money, support your family. But if you talking the talk that we having right now, shit ain't gonna work.
Who do you think would you would be most comparable if somebody never knew who Villain Park was, didn't know who you were? Who would you compare yourselves to? I know you're gonna say nobody. I'm just saying pick somebody. You'd be like, oh, well, it's a little bit of this mixed with a little bit of that. A group.
Man.
It could be classic.
I don't think I would say anybody, because you can
Okay, yeah.
bunch those people together. Or
Anybody,
whatever.
a group or a person.
Well, I could mostly just say from like what I've actually heard people say. Like they say it's a little bit of Tribe in it. It's a little bit of Dilla.
I can see
It's
that.
a little bit of, it's a little bit of West Coast filler. It's like for real though.
Far Side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not a lot. Dog Pound.
Yeah.
You know, Dad's a Corrupt.
Has any of the
Run DMC.
Run DMC? I was gonna say that too.
Man.
Has anybody reached out that it fucked you up? Like, oh shit.
Shit.
Terrence Martin. That was one.
Terrence was dope. I'm trying to remember. I got some. I was talking to Hitman on Twitter
Oh shit.
recently. That was dope. Yo, it's a lot of heads who tapped in.
Fucking Leon Bridges.
Oh yeah.
He said fucking.
I'm like, what the fuck?
Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, me and
What?
Currency. Me and Currency and him knowing who we were already.
Wow.
That shit was crazy. That was crazy.
Timberland.
Timberland.
Really?
Yeah, we met Timberland, man, in the studio. And
Say what?
ran into him, and he was just like who the fuck is y'all? Like, y'all, what y'all doing in the studio? And we played him our shit, and he was fucking with us.
That's dope. That's
Tough.
super dope, bro.
Yeah,
That's dope.
it
I
was a
fuck with that.
blessing.
When it comes to like you talked about the whole branding situation, like was that something that you knew ahead of time, like, yo, when we start this is the way we kind of want to approach and attack it? Or was it something that was learned over time? Because I feel like that's the thing that keeps that's longevity. That's the shit that's gonna keep you here. Aside from the music and everything, that's gonna make you live longer, or whatever the case may be. But was that something that you learned over time? Or was that something that you already knew? Like, all right, we're gonna come in this game, have the brand, have the crew, and kind of establish all of that. You know what I'm saying? Moving forward.
Shit, it all came in time, most definitely, and then learning over time, watching other people make their mistakes,
And it was premeditated.
and
at the same
premeditated.
time. Yeah. So it was just like, we got it. It's in our hand. We just run into the touchdown, learning
Yeah.
while we in it, while we in the game. You know, to get to that touchdown.
Yeah, man. I just think that, man, I honestly feel like you guys have something that's completely different than a lot of people in terms of like not only the style, but just the talent too. Like when it comes to that, like I think that's something when people see the music that drops, like I feel like you guys are different in the sense of everybody wants to hold on to it, and they look at you guys like, yo, we're proud that you guys are representing where we're from. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I brought that conversation up about LA is because I see that. I hear the conversations about other things, and I come at it from a media perspective, but it's like, damn, I feel like sometimes we're not represented as much, and you got other groups and crews, and it's no shot to them. I'm just more of like what he'd say, pro us, not anti anybody else, but just super pro us. So anytime I feel like we can uplift ourselves and put, cats on a platform, let's do it as much as we possibly can. So it wasn't like when I asked you earlier, are we overlooked, like, in a bitter sense? It's like, no, just more like kind of looking out for ourselves. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like to see the progression that y'all going through. Like, I like to see, because in 2017, when I told y'all was dope, it was like I really meant that shit. And to see other people notice it is dope to me. Like, to see that and the opportunities, the stages y'all hitting, you know what I'm saying, the shit, the looks that y'all getting, that shit is dope to me, especially being from here, because I feel like y'all are a good representation of a whole nother side of what we offer.
Right.
So I feel like that. And then yeah, that's dope to me.
Is there anything that you guys want to do at this point? Like you said, you did two festivals within a year. At this point, like, first of all, was that a goal ahead of time? You guys achieved that goal, or was it something that was surprising? Part two to that, now it's like, what's that next thing that you guys feel like, okay, we gotta make sure we do this to kind of one up that situation?
Conquer the world. Conquer everything.
Everything.
Take over everything.
Get specific, like what?
Shit, nigga, one of the main things that we was talking about, shit, we trying to get these songs up in these movies.
Yeah, for
It's
real.
movie worthy. You can hear this shit up right now.
Soundtracks.
Soundtracks.
Touching the world, man. Touching the world. Stepping in different states, different countries.
Internationally,
yeah.
Just bringing that real hip hop energy back into the game again. The fact that also our age, we some young bucks up in this mud.
Mm-hmm.
And at the same time, people don't really know it like that.
Yeah.
The fact that we want to show that people that our age too could take this shit seriously just as well.
How old are y'all?
22.
22? 22?
Just turned 21.
Yeah.
You just turned 21?
Yeah.
You bullshitting for real?
No,
I didn't know that.
He's not bullshitting.
Damn, I didn't know that.
Hey, what's real quick? What's up with Villain Park and Adidas though?
Oh man, shout out to
Shout out to the 3 stripes.
Brands.
You know what I'm saying? What's going on?
You seen some commercials and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody smiling, looking around. Nigga, what the fuck is going on?
Now that was a
Go ahead, speak on it.
Now that was an unexpected blessing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Agency reached out, wanted us a part of a Adidas project, and we came through. They came through, made it happen, and we out here. We got we got to close down Juicy's on Washington and Fifth. You know what I'm saying? Now I grew up over there. You know, that's family. We got to close them down and shoot in there. Got all the homies.
Got all the homies some shoes and shit. You feel me? Got all the homies some gear.
It was a blessing, man. It was dope. You know, it was just the start of something.
Yeah.
Getting our feet wet. Something different. You know, and shit. That was
That's crazy. I mean, because when I saw that, I was like,
oh
yes. I love because you know what? It's just. Like I like what Nip is doing with Puma. I just like our shit being recognized on that level.
Right.
And you know me, I'm always on some bias pushing. Everybody know what it is with me, so it's like, and I don't hide it. So whenever some shit like that happens, like I'm, yes, like so I was excited about that for y'all. Like I'm glad that was a look. That was a real big look.
Bro. For real.
Damn, dude. Do you see any other collaborations in terms of like music? Do you think about doing like joint projects with anybody? Is there something
that's a big thing right now? Something
that you might want to do, or do you feel like the Villain Park shit is just in-house? We're gonna keep it with us for right now.
Nah, I mean we don't even move like that now. Like we never moved like in-house.
Right.
We move like, hey, whatever's dope,
You fucking with it.
we fucking with it.
Yeah.
That's just what it's always been. But
Come on in.
what's up, Battle Cat?
Okay,
there you go.
What's up? You know what I'm saying? Who else I fuck with?
There you go.
You know, I fuck with Knowledge Tough. You know what I'm saying? Shit, Dre, what's up, man?
Dre, where the fuck you at?
There you go.
Tap in with this recipe.
You should have been tapped in, nigga.
You got a song
Come
called
on,
Recipe.
man.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
Like,
Snoop, you be posting everybody.
Snoop like one of our shit before, you know. Tap in, man. We some villains, but we here, you know what I'm saying?
We straight from the middle of LA.
Man, dude. Talk.
Straight from the middle of LA. You know, I know respect to all the people that have made it.
Please.
Made it out here. You know, everybody from goddamn Compton.
Yeah. Talk about your
We
section.
live in the streets where everybody gotta pass through.
Yeah.
Come on now, La Cienega with it. West LA, Inglewood.
Yeah.
You feel me? It's like, come on, we here too. We in the middle.
Yeah.
We been here.
Facts.
That's funny.
That's for real.
No, I agree. I agree with you. No argument.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say, what do you ever feel like that? Like what Cole was saying, as far as like, I want motherfuckers to look over here too. Like, is
no,
that
they
something?
gonna look anyway. They gonna see it. They gonna see it. That's why I'm just saying
Do you
this.
ever feel like that?
I mean, I probably have that feeling
Yeah.
before, but I can't at the same time because when I'm not saying that those people who we want looking at us or we just want people looking at us, it's like you gotta make motherfuckers look at you, man. Like
You gotta have something
anybody
for them to look
sleeping
at.
on you, you gotta turn up that fire,
I
wake them up.
I love that mindset
Yeah.
because it's
keep
it's
that.
more of like you're gonna always stay hungry that way.
Right.
Even when you accomplish shit, you're not gonna look at it as like, hey, look at me. This is the attention I want. You're gonna like, yo, the music is gonna speak for itself. Now, one thing I do gotta ask you is, do you like when it comes to creating the music or performing the music? If you had to swap one for the other, do the other thing more than one, like create or perform, which one would it be? Perform over create.
I mean, because you can create while you performing. What was Tyrone freestyle about Erykah Badu?
Yeah. That's actually a good point. Yeah.
Boom, one of her biggest.
The bomb.
Right.
That was
Straight
all
up.
freestyle too.
Dude.
All that.
Yeah.
So-
Dum.
And then they on stage, so they
Yeah.
making money at the same time.
Right.
All the Snoop records is freestyle.
Now, did one of
Those
y'all
classics.
stage dive? Did I?
It's just-
Which? No.
not yet.
Wait, what?
Didn't one of
I
y'all?
could have swear one of
Stage though.
One of y'all.
you got me thinking somebody didn't stage dive.
I mean, I didn't fail into the into the crowd before, but I don't even did no stage
Okay,
dive yet.
all right, all right.
few,
So that's
on a few speakers and shit.
right.
Yeah.
Okay, so we not stage diving yet.
I'm ready.
Me, man.
I'm
Yeah,
ready.
you gotta get some
We
machine.
throwing Bunge up in there. We
Rolling
can
Loud,
throw
you
Bunge.
You know what I'm saying?
opportunity
You
on
probably,
stage, dog.
you probably be the first one.
Yeah,
It ain't gonna hurt. It ain't,
carry
it
this
ain't gonna hurt.
They gonna catch Cole.
for sure.
They gonna
Cole?
catch Cole.
Who going in the crowd first?
We gonna have Hugh jump.
Me?
Hugh.
God, he,
Oh, Hugh?
Oh yeah.
Nah, Hugh too big. Fuck all that. Hugh like 6 feet.
You dangerous with it.
Sold out. I can stage that.
Fuck that.
You look like he.
Hey, if I see Hugh coming my way, I'm getting the fuck out of Dodge. I'm telling you right now. I'm
gonna
not,
be
man,
right
what,
there.
you crazy? We ain't got no, listen. All right, go ahead.
Now I
Sorry.
was gonna ask. We kind of already teased it a second ago, but the year can't end without Villa Park doing what? What's one thing you want to make sure you knock? We talked about, obviously the festivals. Talked about the brand deals, the albums finally coming out. So what's one thing that you want to make sure that you knock out before the year ends?
Man.
The bank. I'm playing.
Shit, that
Get
too.
that money. Hey, why
That's
not?
too. What you
Why
mean?
not?
Man, it's a lot. It's a long list, of things that you can't even just explain. I just want to have fun this year.
Yeah, man.
Organized fun.
Yeah.
Whatever happens, happens.
I like that. Organized fun.
Yeah,
That's a dope
organized fun.
album title, too.
Yeah, it's organized
Hold
fun.
on to that. Hold on to that.
Yeah, right.
I want a percentage of that.
Nah, man, damn that. See, I was trying to steer you to the right. I'm like, he gonna try to put his pitch.
Nah,
in
that's
for
dope.
No,
I like
yeah.
that.
I did that.
Have and just working, like you said, organized crime.
I want a piece of that. I want nothing to do with that.
You on your
I want the record to show that too. That DJ head don't got nothing to do.
We ain't villains. Y'all
You know
the
what I'm
villains.
saying? Nah, but yeah.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay taxes and I'm old and I'm washed up and I
We
don't want
got
nothing to
you,
do with no
man.
crime or organizations. I gotta make sure I say that all the way out. You know what I'm saying? Because Jesse is going on, like all kinds of shit is going. Fuck all that. Anyway,
The conchadines.
Yeah, the concha. A lot of concha.
Do you feel like I think we asked, and I'll ask you again, just for the folks that are just now tapping in. What does the name Villain Park represent?
Man, Villain Park represents unity and being yourself, even when you feel alone, you know what I'm saying? Don't follow the next person. Be yourself. You a villain. Don't feel like you the loser or you just the person that don't fit in with the cool kids or whatever the fuck it is, you know what I'm saying? You a villain because you yourself. And whatever you do, you bring that villain mentality behind what you do, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Push it. Fuck anybody that's in your way. Knock them out. You know what I'm saying? Villain.
You know one reason why I rock with that analogy and I rock with that name is because it's reminiscent of Pac when he's talking about the thugs.
Right.
Whenever he was talking about the thugs, people always had the mindset of the no goods, the throwaways, and that nature. You know what I'm saying? I like how you guys are flipping that and having it more inclusive of people that are typically outsiders and looked down on, but using it as more of a community vibe, man. Stick with that because that's going to be the shit that continues to keep you guys growing. You know what I mean?
Off top.
hey, all right, last thing. I'm 10 years older than y'all, and I remember being.
Boy, shit.
I remember. Yeah, niggas is old. But no, I'm 10 years older than y'all. I remember being 22, 23, trying to figure out how to get to the next level. What can the people above y'all, the people in my position, the people that's ahead of y'all, what can we do to help push y'all along, to help you, to give y'all the tools? Because I know it's a lot of people that don't necessarily look out in the same way that I do or other people do. What's the things that people could do to help y'all?
Man. Shit. Love, man. So support and love. And pay attention. You know what I'm saying? Like, just pay attention. You can't act like people invisible out here. Because some people take that just, wrong. Like you said, Pac with the thug thing,
Yeah.
What they say, that the hate you give
little
little infants, it's like we gotta show love to our to the younger generation and be good. We gotta be people that's good, good people to look up to, you know what I'm saying?
Stand-up individuals.
Like, period. And put good energy into the atmosphere, man, cause that's real. It's looking crazy right now, our generation. It's looking crazy. I know we gonna get through it, but it all starts with that. It all starts at, the love and the hate that you give, you put out into the world, because the kids pick it up.
Yeah.
They do. The youth, they pick it up.
What can we do to to better assist in what you're trying to do?
Man, just full support on my end. Just love. You know, I mean that's really just what it. You know, just full support and just what just the younger people is trying to do. Just basically doubling back what he said.
Cole?
The bag. No, I'm sorry.
The bag. Just shove us down these motherfuckers' throats.
Man.
Like how y'all shove everybody else down people's throats. You know what time it is. Y'all hear us. Y'all on some real shit. Y'all know what time it is with us. So it's like,
Black.
and if everybody else that we come in contact with, it's some real shit. We some wholesome beings and make some hot shit. We'll help you get the plays on the radio. We'll help you with everything that y'all need to do because we know we got that energy.
Yeah.
And just shit. What's up?
Nah.
One more thing.
Yeah,
go
One more
ahead.
thing.
Go ahead.
When y'all see us slacking, you get on our ass.
West Coast.
Straight up.
Straight up.
Straight.
You
the
got
fuck
my
up.
number here. You hit me.
You see
If I'm
anybody
doing something
slacking,
wrong,
doing
if we doing something wrong,
Yeah.
you ain't a good friend or you ain't really supportive of whoever you fucking with if you ain't checking them on their
Right.
bullshit. So you see anybody slacking on some bullshit out here, you know, check them.
Look out.
And some people gonna listen, some people not.
But at least you try.
I respect that. I'm for sure do that. You gonna be sorry y'all said that, because I'm gonna be on your motherfucking ass.
Let's get it.
The recipe, March 8th.
March
March
8th.
8th, recipe, blackout shit.
Is there anything that we didn't mention and we want to make sure that you guys get across and tell the people out there?
Cold Game, the single's out now. You know what I'm saying? Featuring Levi, J305, throwing some ism in the end. You know what I'm saying? We got some visuals coming soon. Got a
Heal.
show on Monday.
Yeah, March 1st.
Monday. Yeah, Rosecrans Ave.
Shouts out to him, man.
Yeah, shout out to him.
Shout out to Rosecrans, big
no
man.
doubt.
That show's gonna be crazy.
Yeah, we gonna bring it. And
The fire.
shit, shout out to Pookie Blow, you know, Hugh Augustine, Blackout Team, everybody that's on the album. Look out for this shit, cause it's serious. You know what I'm saying? Like we said, if you feel like somebody sleeping on you, step up. And that's what we doing right now. We stepping up.
And I tell you this, for all the motherfuckers that's been waiting, you won't be disappointed when you press play.
Do you recommend that they press it from top to bottom, or is there a particular song you want them to start off
Top
with?
to fucking bottom. It's a
bottom.
film.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you gonna definitely miss something
Okay.
for sure.
So that's that. Because the reason why I bring that up, because a lot of people just pick and choose the tracks that they want. Sometimes when they on the streaming service, they see the song that gets streamed the most. They go to the high stars and all that. So I think that's important too. You want them to listen to it from top to bottom. There it is.
March 8th.
March
The rest
8th.
in peace. Villain Park, man. We appreciate y'all pulling on up again, man. Homegrown Radio, Chuck Dizzle, DJ Head, and we out.
Woo!